Hey, hello again. Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy. Thank you for coming along for the ride about 1 hour west of Rochester, here to the village of Medina. Today I'm doing 4 of my favorite model train getaways, and this is where we begin, at the Medina Railroad Museum. Wait till you see what's inside. This is home to one of the largest model train layouts in the country. Medina Railroad Museum. You should look at this place. In fact, this is the largest HO scale layouts in Western New York. It's just enormous. It goes as far as you can see, 204 feet long, 14 feet wide, of this amazing HO scale model train display. The museum is in the village of Medina, 530 West Avenue. It's about an hour west of Rochester, Route 31. Now, weekends are the best times to go, and my recommendation, although they're open Friday, Saturday, Sundays, actually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., but weekends are your best bet. Look at the scale model, the beauty and the detail of these buildings and the people and the cars. And again, you've got the trains moving through it all. This place is so big, it will take you a long time to get around the entire model train display. The Medina Railroad Museum is just pretty amazing. It's a treasure here in New York State, and the museum surrounding the train display is pretty intense as well. You could spend a good couple of hours if you're really into the detail. This stuff is just beautiful, but there's so much here. It's like one of those little hidden gems. This is the MedinaRailroadMuseum.org. Check it out. And then closer to Rochester is an amazing treasure we have at the Edgerton Recreation Center, 41 Bacchus Street in Rochester. This is an amazing display. Down the stairs you go to this hidden gem that was created back in the 50s. This model train display is beautiful, and the murals, all hand-painted in the background, just puts this whole thing together. Look at the detail. It's astounding that this exists, and not a lot of people know about it. Well, you do now. If you're a model train aficionado, this is one you just cannot miss. Lionel model trains on this display, and each display for every season of the year. Yep, spring, summer, winter, fall, winter. It's pretty nice. It's intense. And the guys that take care of this, it's a very dedicated crew. It's free to see. And again, it's every Saturday in December from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Edgerton Recreation Center, 41 Bacchus Street. I highly recommend it. If you're into trains, perfect this time of year for young and old. It's one of our hidden gems. Go to cityofrochester.gov for more details. But Saturdays in December is the way to go from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's a small window, but you don't want to pass it up. You really don't. And it's just beauty beyond belief if you're into model trains. Love it. It's in the city, and not a lot of people know it's there. You do now. And I think you're going to enjoy it. I really do. It's one of those things that has been around forever, but not a lot of people know about it. Not a lot of people know about Powers Farm Market. And it is Christmas at Powers. Thanks, Powers, for being a part of our show. Yep, they've been with us for the beginning. Marsh Road in Pittsford. They've got Christmas trees like you can't believe. Some of them so big they need a truck to get them around if you're looking for a big one. Douglas fir, Fraser fir, balsam, and of course, great gifts inside the lodge around a nice cozy fire. This is a nice place to go this time of year. It's very festive. Live animals for the kids. They do a special Christmas Eve thing. I think you're going to like Powers if you've never been. Powers Farm Market, Marsh Road, Pittsford. One of our sponsors making this show possible. And Paris Heating and Cooling. Here comes winter. They say it's going to be a cold one. You know what January, February, and March can be like if your furnace isn't ready or maybe tuned perfectly. Paris will come out. They'll take care of you. They've been doing it for me for 15 years. Professional, knowledgeable, very fair. A family-run operation. ParisHeatCool.com. Give them a call, 227-4512. Tell them the Getaway Guy sent you. Let's get back to the model trains. Hey, we're back to the show. Model trains on display. I found another good one here at the Garden Factory in Gates. It's huge. Now, this is a G-scale model train display at the Garden Factory. This is huge. It's beautiful. 62 feet long, 19 feet wide. The creation of the family's father back in 1990 completed this with its first appearance in 1994. Now, young and old alike just love the Garden Factory model train display. They're on Buffalo Road in Gates. You know the place. It's a holiday tradition and it's free to see. Now, they're open every day right now through December the 23rd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and also open on Christmas Eve, December the 24th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and then that's it. So now's the time to check it out. Kids love this. They even have these little stands. See it? Green. Kids can get up there, get a better view if the little ones want to get up close. The Garden Factory, gardenfactoryny.com is their website. Another great one is over at Amon's Farm Market in East Irondequoit. This one is a little bit smaller, but perfect for kids, and it's lower. They can get a really good look at this great train display. They're open every day, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Sundays from 9 to 5. Amon's on East Ridge Road, 2458 East Ridge, right near 590. But look at that. And look at the detail of the buildings as the train goes by. This is fun, and they do a really nice job. Amon's Farm Market, I love going over there to see the trains, and the kids love it too. There is also a great model train display at the New York Museum of Transportation out in Rush. Now, they're only open on Sundays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I would call ahead first, but they have one of these great displays. It's kind of hidden in the back, but people that know model trains know that they have one of the best in the state, and there she sits. It's 6393 East River Road in Rush. Go to their website, nymtmuseum.org, and check that one out too. There are so many of these great model train displays, and this time of year, the kids love it. But you know what? The parents and the grandparents that bring the kids, they love it just as much, if not more. It's just one of those timeless traditions to check out model trains during the holiday season, and we are so lucky to have so many so close to us. We're also lucky to have someone make dinner for us. If you're looking for pizza, Nino's, Culver Road. They've been one of my favorites and a go-to when it's Sicilian pizza that I'm looking for. Woo, is it good? Nino's, fresh ingredients, old school pizza, and it's just one of those places. I may go there tonight, order a pizza. They deliver too, Grubhub and DoorDash and Uber Eats. I've been a local customer or a customer of them for a long time. They're local at 1330 Culver Road near Merchants. Nino's, when it comes to good Sicilian pizza, that is the place to go. One of those hole in the walls that not a lot of people know about, but I've been going there for like 40 some years. Boy, do I feel old. Do I still have some sauce on my face? Probably. We do a question every time we do a show, every 2 weeks, and people write to us, Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com, asking all sorts of questions. Usually they're about travel. Occasionally they go into my family history and the crimes that we committed, but no, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's usually travel questions, and you can do the same, Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com. One question comes in to us from Lori and Frank in Honeoye Falls, and they write, Dear Getaway Guy, we're planning a weekend in Boston for the holidays. Any recommendations for where to stay and where to get seafood? Well, Boston is all about seafood. I'll tell you about that first. I'm going to tell you about the Hilton Hotel. It's fairly new, like 2 years old. It's a Canopy, one of their Canopy brands, Hilton. It's right across the street from Boston's North End. But Boston during the holidays is just like the best. I love it there. Everything's decorated nicely. But for seafood, and you know that seafood is not cheap when it's good stuff, and that's no exception at Neptune Oyster. That's where I go. Good seafood. Go early to avoid the long lines. And I think you're going to like it. And again, the hotel is the Hilton Hotel, the Canopy, and I think you're going to like its location. That's what I like most about it. And it's a fairly new hotel. So I hope that helps out. Boston for the holidays, why not? Questions, if you've got one, let me know. Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com. I'd love to answer your questions, and hopefully we can help you out with anything that you need to know. If you need help when it comes to your furnace, Paris Heating and Cooling, they've been with us for a while. We love it. Family owned for 35 years. Paris Heating and Cooling. Here comes a cold winter, and they're the people to have on your side. It's a family-run operation. They're professional. They are greatly priced. It's just one of those local family-owned operations that you want, and they'll take care of you. Paris Heating and Cooling, I've been going with them for like 15 years now, and they'll take good care of you. ParisHeatCool.com. Travel books. Well, we've got them. A lot of people use these as gifts for anybody, and we all know someone that loves travel. So these books each have 50 getaways, local getaways, or at least day trip getaways. In each copy, one of them, volume 2, even has some haunted getaways too, just to scare you a little bit. And I think you're going to like them, and those travel-minded people in your family that love travel, they'll like the books too. Why not? Get a gift. Just go to either Powers Farm Market. We also have Coon's Tree Farm on 5 Mile Line Road in Webster. They carry the books. Or you can just email me and I'll personalize it to you or whoever you want to give it to. Just email me at MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com and I'll give you all the particulars. MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com, and I offer free shipping. And I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to sign some books for you too. Thanks, Powers Farm Market, for being a part of our show. You are outstanding when it comes to Christmas. This place transformed from fall to Christmas just like that, and you're going to love it. It's very festive. Sit around the old fire pit cauldron outside as you check out the trees, the Christmas trees. Great gifts inside. Did I see the travel book there too? Oh, yes. They're signed as well, and a nice cozy fire. Powers Farm Market, for a little touch of the holidays this Christmas. They're on Marsh Road in Pittsford, a family operation for generations. Thanks, Powers, and thank you for coming along for the ride today. More shows are on the way, so make sure to like us, follow us, subscribe. We love travel, and if you do, this is the show for you. Thank you, Powers. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, Ninos. Thanks to Joe here at Classy Wolf Media, and thank you for coming along for the ride. I hope to see you next time. Until then, I'm Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy.